Is she here?
With permission, Judge, we've told them that.
All right.
Okay.
If it's
She's
okay
got
with
to
the
visit.
court.
I spoke with her and she said it's okay for us to approach on that.
All right, Judge, and just to distinguish where we're at, this was not an alcohol event at all. He's been.
I don't know that.
Well,
How do I know that?
It reads.
Okay, pause. This isn't your average device malfunction. 2 whole days without skin contact on a court-ordered alcohol monitor that's basically vanishing from digital probation. Surveillance, would you believe this excuse if you were the judge?
I know that. But what in these instances, what happens is someone puts something in between the leg and in between the device to be able to subvert any kind of reading. That's what happens. So when you see something where there's no contact with the skin for a certain period of time, here it's 2 days, there's no contact.
And that's exactly why we're here, Judge. And I showed the prosecutor his leg, and we've been having issues with his whole entire leg is completely chewed up because of this device. It is.
But the solution is you come to court, you say, hey, I need to switch it to another leg. You don't just on your own initiative start sticking a piece of paper or a towel or something in there. You know?
Judge, I get it. I mean, just there's a tamper event doesn't mean it was intentionally done. And he's on GPS and
There's no way for us to know. All I know is that it broke.
The judge is not buying it, and honestly, she's got a point. This isn't the first violation. It's part of a pattern. If a defendant can't follow rules with a DWI and a case involving a fatality, bond revocation is almost inevitable.
Days.
I agree.
Come up. I appreciate your tenacity, Mr. Leeper, but he has a DWI. He's got an FSRA where we have a dead body. He's not one violation. We're now working on our second to third violation, and now you're putting something, or I don't even know, but all I know is that the device lost contact with your leg for 2 days. That is unacceptable. When you have issues with a monitor, you bring it to your lawyer's attention, you come to court, and you say, look, this is what's happening. You don't put something in there in hopes that we're not going to notice. And now you tell your lawyer after the fact. I'm sorry, Mr. Lee, but what choice do I have but to revoke his bond again? You know? I know that it's upsetting, but no. I have a very serious case with you. You've been ordered not... You know that there is no tolerance in this case. Yet, you lost contact for 2 days. I'm revoking your bond. Go to jail. Sorry. Mr. Leeper, I mean, I don't know. Judge, you know, I'm not getting through.
Well, this is the other side of it too. He can't switch legs. He's got a GPS on his other one. You know, he should have, I agree with you, this court, I agree with it, but something's good. We're gonna have to change something, or even move him to like a full-time portable blow, because it's not an alcohol issue, Judge. And, you know, he obviously made the mistake.
I don't know that, right? Until you come here and tell me, I don't know. The only thing I know is we have a DWI, we've got an FSRA, we've got a dead body, and I've got multiple violations. And now you're hiding, you're doing something 2 days that I don't know about? You know what the proper procedure is when there's an issue. And you're just not doing it. You do what you want to do. That's not the way it works. And now you go to jail. Goes with you. I'm sorry, Mr. Leeper. I can't continue to justify it.
Fine, Judge.
He does bond out. We'll craft a different solution. I'm all ears, but I'm not going to let him continue to subvert.
What's his bond set at?
10,002.
Let's talk tech. These monitors aren't just random gadgets. They're court-mandated high surveillance devices if they lose contact. Someone has to answer for it, whether it's tampering or ignorance. The court sees risk.
I mean, it doesn't make me happy, but I have to let him know that I'm serious. You know, when you go 2 days, you don't have it. You've lost contact. I don't know what he's doing in 2 days.
This is and the thing that frustrates me about these devices. He doesn't know he's lost contact. That's a whole. We don't get an alert saying that he's lost contact. He didn't know until this thing came in, and so it's on his leg. He's showing up to work. He's back home on time.
The device is snug to your skin. It's literally, it has to have constant contact with your skin So for it to lose contact with your skin, there's something in between it, or they've done something to it. They've loosened it to where it's lost contact. They've put something in there. That's why it's impossible for us to know. The only thing that we do know is that it lost contact and it lost it for 2 days. You know? Yeah, if it was our first rodeo, if it was our first, you know, I always give someone the benefit of the doubt. But here we are, over and over and over. And I've admonished him the last time, if you ever have any problems, you come to us. You don't do things on your own.
Thank you, Jeff. I agree.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lister. So,
And now the moment of mercy, the judge offers a compromise, a portable breathalyzer device, instead of the leg monitor. But here's the catch. One missed blow, and the deal's dead. You think he'll make it work this time? Comment second chance, or no way below.
when he does, come back and we'll talk about it. And we'll figure some solution out. My only issue is that if I give him a portable device, is he's going to start skipping blows. That's why we have the scramble. But I'm willing to give him an opportunity to let the leg heal, give him a portable device.
Keep him on GPS and keep him on curfew hours.
Same thing, but I'm telling you, if I start seeing skipped blows, we'll have an issue. You know? Do me a favor. On Mr. Rivera, you take Lot Brooks off, please.
Yes.
Yeah, right now, please. Do you have a lawyer, Mr. Rivera?
No, sorry.
Let me express how upset I am at this case, how long it's been going on, and how much drama this has caused. You are now ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to put a GPS monitor on you so I know where you are at all times. I'm now also giving you a curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. If I find that you consume alcohol or illegal drugs, I will revoke your bond. No. Let's do this. Do you mind appointing her a lawyer now, please, so we can once and all, correct? Just take a seat from the chair box, man. You're not allowed to leave. You know, it may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be next year. But one day, you're going to look at this day and you're going to go,
Here comes the reality check. The judge makes it clear this DWI will follow you forever. It'll live on your record longer than you do. No matter where you go or what you do, it's there. Imagine living with that weight.
why did I not make it work? You're in the PTI program. You've now been removed because of all these issues that we've had. You've now worked out an agreement, and what you need to understand that this DWI is going to go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. This is extremely important because if you're ever in a car and you get pulled over and you have the smell of alcohol, you have the smell of marijuana, anything funky, an officer, the first thing they do is they're going to look at your record. If they come up to your car and they smell funky, it's probably not going to go well. You need to understand that from now on, you will be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. Any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
That's right.
You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement, Ms. Rivera. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers, the right to be arraigned, charge resident of court. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, this isn't like Target, you can return it. It will go on your record. It will be there forever. Do you understand?
That's not.
You need to understand one more thing, that you're allowed to make mistakes. But when you endanger other people's lives repeatedly, there are extremely serious consequences. When you pick up a second DWI, what your lawyer asked me to do, he asked me to do two things. The first thing he asked me to do was to roll your court costs and to take off the DPS supervisory fee. The DPS supervisory fee in and of itself is $3,000. not to mention the court costs, which are another $400 to $500 on a first. You pick up a DWI second, you're looking at a minimum of around $6,000 in fines and fees. Do you understand? I'm going to waive your fines and fees today. But if you pick up another one, get ready. Do you understand? For $50, $40, one button can get you a car to take you wherever you want to go in the city. It's a geographical oddity where it's $40 wherever you want to go. Don't matter. Use Uber. Do you understand? Me, I'm now going to suspend your license for a year. Do not drive at all. The other thing he asked me to do was to waive this so that you have no license suspension. With all the issues and the fact of this now, no. I am suspending your license for a year. Do not get into a car. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
We're not asking for much. All we want our streets to be safe. Every single day someone dies, and it's just not fair. Don't kill anyone. How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty? How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Boom, no license, no driving, no leeway. The judge waives thousands in fines. This time, but next time he says it plain, get ready. This is your warning shot. Think she'll listen.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to 24 days in jail. I'm going to give you credit for the 8 days that you've done. I'm going to waive 3,400. What is it?
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm now waiving $3,475. Do you understand? Good luck, man. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm approaching on Hunter.
On who?
Hunter. He's got.
Agent Hunter?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Um,
Is he here?
he is here. He has a BVR, but before we address the BVR, can I ask you to hear PC?
Haven't I already found these things?
You have, but there is a disconnect between what is in the DIMS and what the body camera shows.
I can't get into that now because that gets into more than just, you know what I mean? That we would do for like a suppression, but when you start getting into evidentiary things, like that gets into more outside of the scope of, because I have to give them the opportunity to respond to that too.
So I spoke with the state about this yesterday. And I don't know what has come of that.
I mean, I want to be fair to you guys, right? And when at a PC hearing, when someone starts getting into body cams, into videos, and
I apologize. Again, I'm relatively new to the courts. I don't really know what the court policies on that. So
I'm always happy to rehear PC something on anything. But when you get into using evidence into a PC hearing,